Hello everybody, what is up? Welcome back to some more Resident Evil Revelations walkthrough on the Infernal difficulty. Right now we're heading to the casino, we're going down. I actually don't know what we're doing. I know what we're doing, but I don't know what we're doing, so let's just do it. Continue, and of course.
Previously on Resident Evil Revelations.
Raymond, that's you, isn't it? Still hurting, cadet?
No, I can still fight.
That's the spirit.
I guess you've thought of everything. But even the FBC may not be able to cover its tracks on this one.
Let the heavens scorch the earth with justice.
Raccoon City all over again.
And Terra Grigi's no more.
Looks like we both were too late.
Both of you, look.
Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Abandon hope? He's quoting Dante.
I'll find you, Jill. I promise.
Yeah. We're always getting lost with someone. Episode 4, A Nightmare Revisited. Now, I'm trying to remember.
Vengeful messengers from the depths of the Inferno.
Terrorists. We killed these bastards already.
It looks like you missed a few. And they're on this ship.
And now they want to use the virus to stage another attack.
They seek the truth about Terra Grigia and vengeance.
Jill, look at this. The whole ship's out of power.
I don't run from this
running on
bad boy.
emergency power. But the comm system needs the main power.
Unbelievable.
We need to bring the engine room back online. That won't be easy.
Done. This communication system has been destroyed too. This is document safety procedures. Because this vessel was involved in a prior accident, safety standards that go beyond those outlined in the Maritime Safety Act have been introduced. All crew must read and study this manual to be prepared to act in case of an emergency. 1. The Queen Zenobia has 2 unique power generators. If the main power generator should fail, a backup generator in the bilge will compensate for its loss and supply the entire ship with operating power. 2. The ship contains vertical and horizontal bulkheads that automatically divert water in case of flooding. In the event of an emergency, the bulkheads can be operated by the control system in the bilge. This system will continue to operate even after sustaining minimal damage. So, honestly, first we have to go to Solarium. The Solarium, if you remember in the last episode, is where we started the filtration system for the pool. Now the filtration system is complete and we're able to go through the pool. But first, a message
Raymond.
from our dear Raymond.
Take it. We might need it. Like you said, turning on the power won't be easy. That key will get you through the casino on the first floor. Then you'll find a lift to take you to the bilge. But tell me something first. You didn't see any other FBC members here, did you? I can't reach my partner, Rachael. Damn it. I haven't heard from her since she went to the bilge.
Okay, so there we have another character who's gone. We're talking
Should we
about
look for this Rachael woman?
We can, but after we bring back the ship's power.
By the way, as I said earlier, this is actually optional, so you can miss this if you're not being too careful. So make sure you get on top of this in the previous mission. I actually don't know. I'm pretty sure you could do this in other missions as well. As in, you can just, like, I'm pretty sure that you could start it in this mission, and then in the next chapter, and then in the next chapter you can go and check to see if it's done. However, I've never tried it, so I just sort of get it done you know, as soon as possible. And that seems to work just fine, actually. The visitor. Alright, so the filtration system is done. As you can see by the water, it's blue, clear. And we're hopping in this. Now, first place you want to go is make an immediate right, all the way right, and you'll find this ladder here. You will find ammo, and you will also find, located right here, the handprint. I was wondering, I was looking for the word. You'll find the handprint right there. And remember, that's just this weird camera. Whoops. Now, Jill actually has a lot of air to spare. So if you're feeling very cautious, I guess, about, you know, how long you should stay underwater, she actually can hold her breath for pretty long. At least pretty long compared to other game standards. I know some games where your character can hold their breath for like 6 seconds, and boom, you're dead. You're donezo. Good night. So it's really nice that they gave her. I mean, she's not, you know, she has to come up, but she can stay down for a long time. I do believe that you would find a weapon over here. I'm trying to remember if it's actually the P90. The P90 you would only, I don't believe so. I can't believe I forgot which weapon you find over here. Anyway, since I already have the weapon, it's not gonna, you know, of course it's not gonna appear. But there is a weapon. I cannot believe I forgot what weapon it is. It probably is the P90, but at this point I really can't remember. So now we're done with the solarium. The solarium is just a spot to get extra stuff. It's not. It has no importance in the story. You know, as I told you before, I actually skipped over it the first time. That sure is one handy pouch. Also, we did get the anchor key. If you remember, there are a couple of doors, a few spots back that require the anchor key. The one we can reach right now, however, is this one that's located in. This is the promenade. I'm not trying to go to the promenade. I apologize. It is located at the cafeteria area. Remember, there was an iron door over there. Or anchor, rather. So we're gonna head over there now. Cafeteria is where we're trying to go, though. Like Frodo. Oh, I left Parker behind. That's funny. That's really funny. Yeah, I actually left Parker behind. That's hilarious. There's a couple of goodies in here. It's not really too much. I should also mention, I have probably picked up, if not all, a vast majority of this particular item in the game, and that particular item is the carrying cases for the different ammo types. So during the game, you're actually going to run into several different types of carrying cases that increase your capacity for each item, as you can see, or each ammo rather. As you can see before in the beginning of the game, I could only carry, what was it, 30 handgun bullets? I'm carrying 400 handgun bullets right now. And during the course of the game, you'll actually run into different types of carrying cases, as I just said. That area in the solarium is actually where you'll find some carrying cases. So you won't just find ammo and BOW grenades, you'll actually find some carrying cases. And I'm almost positive you'll find a gun. But I could just be talking out of my ass, so I'll leave that alone for now. For now, we're trying to head to the casino. Oh boy. Who knows what fun awaits us. This Hydra's really, really shaping up to be one of the best shotguns in the game. I severely overestimated it, or underestimated it rather. What's that? You smell something? You said you smell something. Handprint. What? Yeah, there should be a handprint that's right here. Over to the left of the staircase. Smack dab on the left side of the fourth 1, 2, 3, 4 slot machine in. You'll find a handprint. And also something to scan here. Oh, some shotgun shells. Like, I really needed more of those. As you can see, I'm like bursting with ammo, so I don't even need it right now. It's just a mere delicacy. Can you? Okay, so then just use it. And we have some friends in the ceiling. I didn't even notice them. How wonderful. Will they come down and say hello? Well, only time will tell.
It's a luxury ship. They have things
Do
like
scan her
casinos.
boobs because there's actually an item in there. Now, on one of these tables, there is a memo that actually details what you're supposed to be doing in this area. But I fear I may not pay attention. I couldn't pick that up. Oh well. I know what to do, so never fear, I'm here.
Holy shit.
Shit, it's been infected. Watch out.
These
I saw
enemies.
these in the video.
These enemies are
Fish from our friend in the
really
castle.
annoying.
Nice of thank you.
For reasons you can probably tell. The fact that they're fish out of water, they decompose very fast, and they do a lot of damage, especially when you're caught in a group of them. And especially when Parker's fat ass is in the way. Move, my dude. But when you initially scan them, they do a
Finally
lot of...
quieted.
I was about to say they do a lot
Down
of
a
damage.
little.
When you initially scan them, they give you a lot. So, of course, as you can see, when you're in a group of like 2, 3, or 4 of them,
So,
you're going to end up
you
getting
get
a
more
lot
coins with this?
of percentage
Wish I
on
had
your
one of these
scanner.
at home.
I wish I had one of these. I'm almost tired of Parker. When you've been playing this game as long as I have, or as many times as I have, Parker is just an absolute nuisance. Any partner in this game, really, they're all fairly useless. Why did Capcom do this? especially when they had a game. They had 2 games prior to this where your partners were essential characters to the gameplay. And then I'm complaining. So here is another little test, I guess. To answer is 324. You want to get it to 107. As I was saying before, there is a specific document you find in this room. Actually, I'm going to how do I get out of here? Oh well. Anyway, you want to get it to 107, but there's a document in the room that you're supposed to find, and I couldn't find it. Or maybe I just wasn't searching hard enough. Yeah, there we go. It's possible I just didn't search hard enough. Anyway, you want to get that to 107. That's the gist of everything I just said. I smell a document. A document. Scribbled memo. Dearest friend, I am at my wit's end. I am sorry, but I must go on ahead. They are sleeping, but they will wake up eventually. Now's my chance. Just thinking about them makes my hair stand on end. Their ugly bodies are not of this world. Their stench like rotting organs, and their screams like echoes from hell itself. I'm so frightened that now I can't stop shaking. Even now, I'm so frightened that I can't stop shaking even now as I write this. Be careful. The bloated blisters on the walls are their eggs. They can regenerate from them. Please, don't think that I've abandoned you. I did it for my family. I will pray for your safety. Yeah. Sounds like he just said peace and, you know, bounced. As I'm sure most would do in a, you know, a situation where unidentified blobs are taking over your ship. I can't really blame him. Oh look, I'm full on green herbs. What a rare occurrence. Now the green blobs he was referring to are the things that I have been fighting since the beginning of the game. You will not see these at the beginning. If you will not see these during the game if you're actually playing on normal. Actually, you'll see these your first time right here, and trust me, the first time you might underestimate them. Just think that you're supposed to hit them with a pistol, when in fact they will one-shot you and probably end your game. So let's continue.
Here's the lift. Hope it still works.
So Parker's gonna go ahead and be useless as ever. However, don't forget the custom part that is right here. Say your line. He usually says something. You don't really have to observe this first. Of course, he's Mr. Useless. The key's gone? Really?
I'll look around for it.
It really is?
Okay.
Like we didn't just establish that before?
Radio me if you find it.
Yeah, as I said, usually he'll just mention it without you having to examine, but I don't know what happened that time. Great, more puzzles.
Didn't Raymond say his partner was in the bilge? That means Rachael or whoever has the key. We just have to find her.
I think I might have an idea where she is.
That corpse you ran into earlier?
Yeah, I just pray it wasn't her.
But of course we all know it was her. So make your way over to that corpse, which is what I'm doing right now. Crap, I forgot. The game will actually, if you're on Infernal, the game will actually introduce these blobs while you're making your way over there. And you have to be careful because sometimes, that one was easy to spot. However, sometimes you will get caught. Like that. I could catch you if you're not careful. If you remember, this is actually the room where Chris was, allegedly Chris was being held.
This is where I found that dummy Chris. Where's the real Chris?
Now, before you move on any further, there's actually a handprint that is going to be on the left side of this flag here. There's a document. Mysterious instructions. It looks like a message. It is essential that we carry out our mission as expeditiously as possible after boarding the Queen Zenobia. Our 2 targets will be here soon, but they must not compromise the mission. Take appropriate actions, don't overreact. Securing the room. Find the most accessible room in the crew's quarters and secure it. Intel indicates there could be BOW activity on the ship. Act with extreme caution at all times. Materials. The spy props you were given are meant to be used to sow confusion among our targets. Follow the instructions for where to distribute them around the room. After that, leave the room immediately. Do not leave any traces of your presence. The main point of this mission is to mislead the targets, so it must be carried out quickly and stealthily. Do not let the target see you. Do not engage or fire upon them. Your primary concern should be your concealment. Leave everything else to me. Sounds like someone was on a serious espionage crusade, and we were the recipients of that, that plan. Excelente. Excelente. Another time they can actually catch you. Oh, no. Oh, they're dead. Cool. Now you can use the anchor key to unlock this little section here. And there, in this little section is actually the MP5 and a weapons box. I really recommend that you slap on the MP5 if you're playing in normal mode, because that'll be the first time you see it. I really recommend that you slap on the MP5 because this upcoming boss is quite challenging without it, to be honest. Quite challenging. And as you can imagine, the MP5 is useful for shooting out a ton of bullets and at the same time charge shot. It's been a while since I've been at a box, really. So we're gonna be here for a second. Fighter 3, critical 1, combined, fire rate 2, days. Okay. Yeah, as I was saying, it's gonna be the machine gun in general. I would recommend for this because Rachael. Yeah, we're gonna fight Rachael. I'm just gonna spoil it for you guys because I hate you. She moves very fast, and you don't want her to get close to you. Unfortunately, you really don't have that say. and she's going to get down in your face. So I recommend putting close hit, maybe the highest damage, although I would usually leave that on the sniper rifle, and increase your reload speed. You're gonna need a constant barrage of weapons, so put your second highest damage on your machine gun. You're probably gonna have Infighter 1, not 2 as I do. I thought that was pretty good. My first time through. That's another thing. When you're catching these guys unawares, your smartest move will be to scan them first, especially if you're low on green herbs, and especially if you know that you're coming up upon a part where you're gonna need green herbs for your partner characters for when you transition. And trust me, that you'll need those.
It was around here.
No clue as to who left this note. I was forced on this mission. I had no desire to come here for a job that could get me killed. At any rate, stage 1 is complete. I got the key for the freight lift. Now it connects to bilge. The ship was used as the base of operations for the terrorist attack on Terra Grigia 1 year ago. I found the UAV in the ship's foredeck that was used to disperse the virus. Finding the UAV was good. Getting attacked out of nowhere by an ugly monster was bad. I knew this mission would suck from the moment I took it. My head feels like it's going to split open. I lost an eye already. It's hard to see. I feel like crap. Arms are starting to feel weird too. My right arm split into 2. Blood all over my body. I can see my burns. Need Dr. Bad. The writing is obscured by blood. Hey Rachel. Still got that bust.
Jill, what's wrong?
I found the target, but she's a zombie.
Isn't that always the case?
See, now I feel... Alright. Let's just go through a few things. In here, Jill read that the ship has a UAV. So from reading this, she should understand that there's a UAV on this ship. Let's just make that clear. Second of all, she called it a zombie. That's all I have to say about that. She called this shit a zombie. No, I want my pulse points. So here comes Rachael. Aim for the head. Always the weak point of everything in this game. Usually when she does that, just stop shooting because it means she's going to retreat. So don't waste your ammo.
She got away. She's in the ducts.
Go after her. She could have the key. The ducts are all connected.
Okay, I'm on it.
I'll make my way to your position soon.
So now we're going to be going through each of these past rooms and fighting her in a majority of these rooms. So get ready. And as you can already tell, they're going to be really close encounters. So be careful about your space between you, the space between you and her. And if you retreat into the past room, she won't follow you, but at the same time, I don't think that she will respond. Or I don't think that she will retreat. So she might be there right at the door. Alright, so let's equip our sniper. She should fall from that vent right there. Wait, what? Oh shit. I didn't expect that. Okay. What the hell? remember when she does like a little what is it called? She sort of falls back. I can't even think of the word that's used to describe that action. That's embarrassing. There she is.
I can't believe she turned so quickly. This virus is more powerful than I thought.
Yeah, there we go. When she sort of flinches, that's what I meant to say. That's when you should stop shooting. Unless you see her still chasing you. Usually you don't want to waste all your ammo. She's actually going to be in this next corridor here as well. So that's why I threw on the pulse grenades. You want to stop her right where she is and then get to a better position. Or I can just waste it like that. She usually just goes right for the attack. Ow. Oh, she'll probably kill me too. There you go. Now in this next room, we'll actually run into Captain Useless, and we'll have to fight Rachael in here. In this room, she's actually harder than she is in the previous rooms.
Jill, are you okay?
I'm fine. Useless sacker. Let's cry. Oh, it does so much damage. Right here? Oh, stop feasting on my mech juices, thanks. Of course he moves away. Alright, so it got kind of hectic back there. But as you can see, the pulse grenade really does work to stop her. I just used it incorrectly the first time. And yes, you can't actually scan her when she's mobile and moving.
So it really was Rachael.
And I do believe you can scan her more than once if you do. But that's how you take care of Rachael. I'm pretty sure there's another way you could do it without getting hit and without having to resort to these shitty dodge mechanics, but well, I haven't found it yet. I'm more of a brute force kind of guy. Of course, she has to make like that last "I'm not dead yet" moment just to
Does this
complete
mean
it all.
Veltro fooled the FBC too?
Don't know. Maybe they're just using whoever they can. Right now, we need to worry more about getting this ship operational.
I hear something.
Straight into the depths of hell.
Episode 4, A Nightmare Revisited End. Yeah, so there you go. There you have it. That episode is rather short, so this is actually going to be one of the shortest episodes of the game. Ah, that's not true. Actually, that episode is a lot longer. So anyway, thank you guys a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I know I certainly did. I'm happy with the results. I got an A, but honestly, I didn't think that the Rachael fight was going to be that easy. I only got tagged in the last bit, and I honestly that's never happened to me before, so hey, that's good. That's a good start, right? Anyway, if you did like this, leave a comment, enjoy, favorite it, subscribe, whatever, but it would really help if you supported the channel. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, adios.